Many abused animals do not live long enough to see justice served. Last year, there was a rise in the number of cases of animal abuse reported to SPCA, the AVA, as well as the police. One such case was the poisoning of 20 cats at Bayshore Park condominium last June. A few were rescued and returned back to Bayshore Park. And thankfully, the baby kitten pictured here was adopted. But the person who poisoned the cats is still at large. A $5,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the apprehension and prosecution of the person responsible for the poisoning. We're at Block 32 Marine Crescent, and here in this tranquil and peaceful place, with children playing in the background, you would never suspect that there's a killer on the loose. On the 28th of December last year, a cat was thrown down from this block of flats. It died shortly after. This is not the first time animal abuse has occurred in this area.
I think it was last year. There were two actually. And I don't think so the culprit was being caught. So a lot of suspicion, like who is who and what, because there's a lot of animal lovers here.
I saw something falling down from a drawing room window. What exactly, I could not guess. About 10 minutes later, we came down. There was a cat lying on the floor and there was a lot of blood around. It was at this time in the evening when kids are actually playing around. It was really bad for the kids because they had actually gone over to see what was happening out of curiosity, and this is not really nice.
Yeah. But that's the thing, see, today it's a cat, tomorrow we do not know who or what it will be. So one thing may lead to another. It becomes a habit, you see. So that's more scary. That's the scary part of it.
The residents hope that the culprit will be found. SPCA and the Cat Welfare Society are offering a $2,000 reward for people with information on the perpetrator. Not all animal abuse cases end in death. Juliet was found on the 28th of October last year at Block 257 Jurong East, Street 24, with a string of friendship beads threaded through her right shoulder. Alive, but in much pain.
And I think, especially with the extreme abuse cases for the cats, I think it's usually the most vulnerable ones, the friendly ones that this happens to. So they're still very trusting, even if they've been injured. Like we had the case of the cat with the beads threaded through the armpit with a needle, and that must have been horrifically painful. But Juliet, she got adopted a couple of weeks ago, and she's a very docile cat. That's probably why they were able to do it to her.
Juliet has since found a home, but her aggressor has still not been found. It's not just strays that get abused. Pets may also be mistreated by their owners. One such example is this beagle. He was tied to a pole in an apartment's balcony for prolonged periods, and he had minimal shelter. His front legs and snout were also bound with masking tape. SPCA referred the case to AVA, and the owner was fined. A relatively light sentence, according to Deirdre, and not enough to teach him a lesson. Dimples received treatment for the abrasion sores on his legs and has since been adopted by a loving home. In the next clip, we find out what cases the Animal Sanctuary Noah's Ark has handled.